magazine, there was screams from ladies.
Yeah. Woo! Love that song. Kanye West gets me pumped up. Makes me want to slap a paparazzi. While I'm at it, might just impregnate a Kardashian. Give that kid a stupid ass name. Speaking of stupid ass names, my name is Patrick Paul. You can try to call me PP, but I may just try and do something to your neck. I like to get the threats of bodily harm out the way early. I find it helps cut down on the heckling. So yeah, I'll be a token brown guy for the evening. They brought me in at the last minute because they heard someone from the Mari party would be here. Love you guys. And I don't know if you know this, but the Mari party has a new slogan. It's, if it ain't got the brown, we ain't gonna shut that mother down. So I'm here, big scary brown looking guy. I sense a little confusion though, because it's like you know that you should be scared of me, but you're not quite sure if it's because I'm gonna blow the building up, or just try and rob you afterwards. So I want to set your minds at ease. I'm not Arab. I have no Middle Eastern blood in me at all. So you can just rule out robbery right now. It's not what they're known for? Could have fooled me. You ever catch a cab from the airport? Oh my God, if you play your cards right, you can fly all the way from Wellington to Auckland through the air by an expertly trained pilot and crew for like 40 bucks. But you get off that plane and you get driven from Auckland Airport to Auckland City. Didn't even change the name. Same city. Auckland Airport to Auckland City by a dude that's been here for 2 weeks and needs you to spell Nelson Street for him. And it's $95, my friend. $95? My black ass! I ain't black either, I just like saying that. It's fun. It's fun, because I think that saying only exists because black people were tired of white people stealing sayings and uncoolifying them. I say, steal that shit. Use it often. Because it makes more sense if you're not black. Yeah, it does. Take for example. What's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Can you come over here for a second? Okay, now we're gonna do a little role playing, okay? Yes. You done? All right, I'm gonna say a statement, and you're gonna reply to that statement with some emotion. You're gonna reach deep down and find your inner heavyset black woman. Yeah. And you're gonna say, "My black ass, they do." Okay, can you do that for me? Not right now. After I say the statement. Can you do it? All right. John Key says that New Zealanders care more about Snapper than being spied on.
My black ass do.
Give it up for it. That's excellent. See, the fact that she doesn't have a black ass exemplifies the point. Wait, do you have a black ass? Oh, he's sitting next to you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not Arab, I'm not black, I'm actually a ton of different races. And if my diet continues its path to diabetes and heart disease, I will literally be a ton of different races. I'm Samoan, Tongan, German, Scottish, Irish, English. Yes! And American.
What about New Zealand?
I'm that now. I loved it. So when you think about it, she was right. I'm mostly white. So if any of you are hiring, you might want to take that into consideration. I'm always trying to put that in all my job applications. Makes for an interesting interview. Well, it says here that you're mostly white. Yes, it does. I know I told you that you already had the job, and this was just a formality, but I feel you weren't being completely honest. But sir, I was. See, I have more white races in me than I do brown races. And you'll look like a big white racist if you don't hire me. Welcome aboard, Patrick. It's good to have you on the team. Thank you, sir. And thank you, white guilt. Oh God, where was I going? God, so I mentioned earlier my diet, and I've actually tried one of those fad diets recently, and it worked. I lost like 8 kgs. And it was great because I got to eat whatever I want. Drank like a fish. Exercised less than a diabetic sloth. But the key part of this diet is the part where you go to a third world country, in my case back home to Samoa, and you drink some tap water. Then you spend the next week on the toilet with a bucket in front of you, just purging all the toxins. I think they call that a cleansing diet. I did not feel very clean at any point in this ordeal. I felt terrible. My wife felt great though. She was so happy I was losing weight, but it wasn't because she was concerned in any way with my health, because she's like, we gotta go to Samoa more often. Hell, I swear she put baby formula in my coffee the other day. I love my wife, but marriage is a trip, man. It's a trip. Speaking of which, you know, it's been like 6 months since they changed that law, and I haven't seen a whole lot of gay weddings. Has any of you guys seen a lot of gay weddings now? No. I don't know. I thought the conservatives were like, you can't let them get married, it'll open up the floodgates, and there'll be wall-to-wall gay weddings. That'll be bad for the kids. Fuck it, just let them get married. I'm tired of making up excuses. But yeah, has anyone been to a gay wedding? Yeah? No? What? Where? Was it a guy or guys or girls?
Guys.
Guys. Right on. Yeah. See, I have a theory. It's more like a prediction. That in 20 years, they're going to look at the statistics and they're going to find that more lesbians got married, but gay men's marriages lasted longer. And I'm going to explain. Just so happens I'm going to explain. And I think it's because women are sold on marriage from the day they're born. You know, all the little girls' cartoons, they're dreaming of marrying Prince Charming. They're toys. Their toys are like, you know, like focused on family life and raising a kid. Meanwhile, the boys are smashing robots together. So that's also why I think women mature faster, is because, you know, their so-called play is just, you know, pretending to do stuff that they're probably going to end up doing. And that's why men are mostly disappointed with adult life. Where's the fucking robots? So, and I think gay men are going to, their marriages are going to last longer because men just let things slide. You know, we're easy. And by that I mean, we're so lazy that just bleeds right into our emotions. You know, everything's just fine. Yeah, that's cool. We let things slide until it either fixes itself, it goes away, or it gets to a point where we need a fist fight. But after that, we're best buds again. Or in this case, make-up sex. But I don't think two women can last long together. I can't imagine that, because can you just imagine the clash of the cold shoulders? The simultaneous silent treatment? When both parties throw out logic and expect the other person to be a mind reader. You know what you did? Bitch, you know what you did. Ladies, as a side note, that whole you know what you did thing, that makes perfect sense if what he did was bang the whore down the road. If it's leave a drop of milk in the bottle before putting it back in the fridge, he probably doesn't know what he did, and you're being crazy. But yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of gay weddings. And I think and the whole movement was a great thing, you know, equal rights, that's what it was all about. I don't think it was about getting married. I think it was just like, you know, if we wanted to, you know, it'd be nice, you know, and we don't want to be stopped. And so I think gay people look at marriage the way I look at cheating. Never, ever, ever, ever gonna do it. But it's nice to know I have the option. So yeah, I'm married to a woman. And she's 100% Japanese. And you know, came with a certificate and all. And yeah, she's great. And we've been married for 7 years. And I feel like I can give advice now that I've been married for 7 years, because that's a decent amount of time. And the most important advice I can give is, you gotta know when to compromise. But more importantly, you gotta know when to stand your ground. Yeah? Because women do stuff that eat away at your manliness. Yes, they do. And you gotta learn how to identify these moments. Put your foot down. Yeah? I had one of these moments. I'm gonna tell you about it, lady. You see, my wife one day, she came to me and says, I think we're gonna go pick our own strawberries. And I said, my black ass, we are. Maybe you are with your girlfriends, but I'm a man. I'm a manly man. And I sure as hell ain't going to no field and picking no goddamn strawberries. So I'm in the field picking strawberries. Apparently this is one of those compromise moments. And I'm thinking, you know what? It's not bad. Yeah? My Asian wife is there with 2 bucket loads, and she's in the zone, you know? She's like, she's a bandana and a stained shirt away from working for these mofos. My kids just bouncing all over the place, probably high off the pesticides. And I'm standing there, my bucket's empty, but I've eaten like 3 kgs of strawberries. And I'm thinking, next time, I'm gonna bring me some Wheat Bix. Do this shit up right. All right, thank you, Warkworth. You've been awesome.
See, that was classy comedy there. You know, not only was it a technical term that we call a callback, he was calling back to another comedian's material. That was some really fancy stuff. Right. What about you guys? How old were you guys?